President Biden will be campaigning in Florida today, 1 week before the state's 6-week abortion ban is set to take effect. And the British Parliament has signed off on a plan to deport migrants to Rwanda. Good morning, I'm Kristen Wright with NPR News, and here are today's top stories. Today is day 2 of the criminal hush money trial of former President Donald Trump. The former publisher of the National Enquirer is expected to return to the witness stand. The judge will also hear arguments on whether Trump violated a court gag order that prohibits him from publicly attacking witnesses. The judge will decide if Trump should be held in contempt over a series of Truth Social posts. President Biden campaigns in Florida today, 1 week before the state's new 6-week abortion ban is set to take effect. As NPR's Tamara Keith reports now, a Democratic presidential candidate hasn't won the state since 2012.
The Biden campaign says it is competing there this year, buoyed by the fact that a reproductive rights referendum will be on the ballot in November. Campaign communications director Michael Tyler says the entire purpose of today's trip is
forcefully advocate for reproductive freedom and call out Donald Trump's abortion bans, as he's been doing since Roe was overturned. It's going to stand in stark contrast to Trump, who, when he's out on the stump, every single day is bragging about the role that he played in overturning Roe.
Former President Donald Trump does often speak proudly about naming 3 Supreme Court justices who made the majority on the court that overturned Roe v. Wade. Tamara Keith, NPR News.
The Senate could vote as soon as today on a foreign aid package providing assistance to Israel, Ukraine, Taiwan, and other allies. The funding includes $61 billion to Kyiv to support its defense against Russia's invasion and $26 billion to Israel and humanitarian aid for Gaza. The package also includes a measure that could trigger a nationwide TikTok ban. President Biden says he would sign it into law if it clears the Senate. Coast Guard officials say at least 5 people, including a child, have drowned trying to cross the English Channel from France to England. The deaths come just hours after the UK Parliament passed a controversial plan to deport to Rwanda migrants who make that channel journey. NPR's Lauren Frayer reports.
UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak says the threat of deportation to Rwanda in Central Africa will deter migrants from risking their lives to enter the UK illegally. His landmark immigration policy faced 2 years of debate, votes, and legal challenges before passing Parliament after midnight. Sunak says flights will take off in 10 to 12 weeks.
No ifs, no buts. These flights are going to Rwanda.
But Sunak's government has yet to find an airline willing to participate. Human rights groups question whether the UK can legally outsource its asylum system to Rwanda. And they also question whether that country will treat migrants fairly. Lauren Frayer, NPR News, London.
You're listening to NPR News from Washington.